Sup the illusion. Angel morning. I mean coffee morning, everybody. I'll let you all wander in. We're in the kitten room because, well, A, I had to get dressed, but B, special announcement, these little guys, their live stream is being fixed and will be streaming at least 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, if not 25 hours a day. Yep, you heard it here first. We're adding a whole new hour of the day just for these little stinkers. Okay. These two are now officially available for adoption in Los Angeles. I mean, technically, I guess wherever. Though there's a whole home visit inspection that has to happen, which might be awfully hard. So, it is so. What's up, Emily? I put this. And, yes, I'm gonna put my old pants away. Very, very Mr. Rogers-y today. Hi, neighbor. All right. I can just go anywhere. All right, and yeah, this is Daryl. He's about 3 pounds now. He's a giant. He's a bitey giant. I'm teaching him to be less pokey with his teeth. Pretty good. That's how you do it. Cat teaching 101. Just makes him run right away. This is Carol's butt. This is Carol. He loves the camera. Alright. That doesn't sound good. I assume that's supposed to be B&J, Ben & Jerry's. So in the meantime, this is the old system. It's my like 13, 14, no, how old is this Mac? 20 years old, maybe? 18 years? So the fun thing about this is, I don't know if you can see. Oh, it stopped doing it because I hit the escape key. Normally when it comes to life, the cursor is immediately considered depressed. It's very sad. I do have to hit the escape key to stop it from activating the menus. But then you can't actually click on anything. So what I have to do is run off to another computer. I've changed this camera angle. Oh, I probably have to feed these cats. I don't know if I do. Amanda didn't say. Hang on, just setting this camera angle. I'm gonna go like this maybe, because yesterday they spent a little bit of time in the bed trying to get them. I'm gonna put a sheet on this. Alright. And then we'll get on to the part where I eat the breakfast and make the breakfast on camera. Today, I have taken off of Instacart because I have just a virtual S-ton of video editing and other stuff to do for about 7 clients. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see my awesome sheet work. You can't. So I think I'm actually taking off today and tomorrow. Try and get through this mountain of work. Alright. Yeah! Alright. Say goodbye, kittens. But first, bye! Right. Bye. Leaving the kitten room, and we're gonna go turn that kitten cam on from the other room. How's it going? So, I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. It also depends on if my my phone wants to stream from the garage, because after breakfast I'm going to the garage. So definitely 40 minutes to an hour. But it might all break down after that. I don't know where my purple phone stand has gotten to, because I haven't used it in like a week. Let's see if it's in my bag. That's the sensible place to have putting it. Put on. What's the latest? Val, you're home from work today, right? Oh, it's not in there. So many other... Hey! Alright, we found it. Yay. A little dollar store mount. Great. There. Put you guys here for a minute. Maybe on and off since Rob got here. We have right on. Sure, you do what you got to do. As will I. Alright. Let's see if I can make this happen. Yesterday, this was not working, but also I think I had an internet issue that I didn't realize I had had for a while. Okay, so go on to the computer. Jump over to the remote desktop. Okay, wait for the internet to connect. Which it might be doing. Hey, how's the audio sync for you guys? Is there a delay between my voice and my lip syncing action? You had severe neck issues yesterday? That sucks. I remember I had that for like weeks. It destroyed me. It was so bad. Alright, let's see. I'll open up the VNC. So yeah, I got a, as I was saying, I got a sponsor for the Kitten Cam on Cute Avalanche, and it's still delayed, they haven't fixed it yet. Yeah, they haven't released a new build on the app, which it seems like they were saying like a week ago they were going to do. It's all syncing up really well on your side? Oh, well that's interesting. Huh. Well, in that case, I don't know. I just hit the cookie dough, the jackpot. You got like a big piece of cookie dough. You know, I don't know if they do over there, but they sell just the cookie dough. Without the ice cream, if you want. I spent way too long yesterday with a customer who wanted just a pint of cookie dough. I guess it wasn't a full pint. It was like a half, whatever half a pint is, more or less. Because they didn't have the flavor she wanted, so I had to run all over the store looking for other cookie dough. Which is weird, because it's in 3 different places. Like, they have, like, the baking cookie dough. They have this edible cookie dough that she wanted, which is vegan. And then there's, like, another area of cookie dough at the bakery section that is neither of those things. I don't know. It was very, very weird. But I got her some cookie dough. It's gonna be okay. Ashley's got the dough. Alright, oh, now it's synced up? I wonder if in this particular case it was like a YouTube packet issue. Because that happens. YouTube, the way they encode their live stream is like, it delivers packets that are like, I think they're like tenths of a second. So like, if something like that happens, it should correct itself. Whereas if it doesn't correct itself, then it's probably coming from the Moth Crush side. Molly says, my neck pain was on my entire left side. Yeah, right. But it messed up. It like threw my whole body off. Okay, here we go. Is this working? How come? Oh, it's not. That's the problem, is it's not getting the right camera. We have to go back! Wait! What the? Oh, so much weird stuff's going on. This VNC program's having issues. Shit. It's skitzing out. Oh! No. It's still skitzing out. Stop doing whatever it is you're doing. Oh, I stopped it. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, we're good. Let's fire away. And that can go live. Great! Kitten Cam is live for however long. Yesterday, a totally new development. Frame rate on this old computer is so bad. Evan says, by the way, we do have dough in the store without the ice cream, but if I eat that, I will get sick. But is it specifically edible cookie dough, or is it just cookie dough intended to be used for cookies? It's like, that probably has egg in it or something. What was I going to say? So yesterday, this was awesome, a new Kitten Cam issue occurred in which it actually, because I've switched 13-year-old computers, so this new computer, whereas the old one would shut down, like overheat and shut off after like 3 or 4 hours, sometimes less, this new one kept streaming for like maybe 8 to 11 hours, I don't even know, but I did not realize that maybe an hour in, it just froze the image. And I was like, and there were no cats in it, so I couldn't tell. There was no motion. So every time I checked, I was just like, they're still off, not on the bed. Where are those cats? But no, in fact, the camera had frozen. Or I guess the feed that pulls it in had frozen? I don't know. Anyway, it was frozen, and it was just a waste. Such a waste. Alright, so before I do the breakfast, there's a couple of things I want to check on my computer. And then we'll get into it, and then we'll get into other stuff. So, Amanda and the girls are off at swim class. Iris's class right now is, and it's going to be ending soon. Okay, I just need to confirm. So I have about 40 minutes before they're all home and up in my face. So I need to get through all this, get into the garage, and hide away so I can actually work. All right, Molly, we'll see you in a little bit. Sweet. Okay, let's close that guy up and head to the kitchen. I just had to confirm my mailing address. This company is sending me it's a battery-powered speaker for the Alexa. Alexa, what account are you in? Yeah, that sounded like a jumble of words as well. Alexa, what account are you in?
I think you're Sam. This is Amanda's account.
No, it's not my account. Alexa, switch to my account.
Now is Sam's account.
Alexa, trigger coffee morning.
Sorry, I don't see that IFT trigger.
Yes, you do. Alexa, trigger coffee morning.
Sending that to IFT.
See? Alexa, switch to Amanda's account. Okay.
Now in Amanda's account.
Oh. Hey, there it is. So, sad news. This is actually somewhat devastating news. I came home yesterday, and Amanda said there was big issue, and this was my pizza stone. So yeah, that broke. I need to get a new pizza stone. So no pizza for the foreseeable, I don't know, week or two. Yeah, that trigger seems to go pretty fast. It's pretty good. Which is weird, because IFT always says that it has like a 15-minute delay, but it's like... Well, you know, it was cracked. It had a crack that had been there for a while, and Amanda just went to take it out of the oven and I guess forgot about the crack. Because every time I do it, I handle it really gingerly to like get it in there. I'm like, and she just kind of grabbed it, and it was way past the halfway point of, you know, cracking through. So it just pulled right off. Yeah, I expected it. I knew it was coming. I thought I'd get another use or two out of it, but yeah, the last couple times I was like, oh god, this thing is happening soon. Alright. So, I gotta reach out, see if I can't get a pizza brick company to sponsor me a brick. I don't think they're that expensive, but handle it like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna read that out loud because people. It's fine. Yeah, you got like a little baby child. It's a little, you know. All right. Oh, that is dirty frying pan. So I guess I am washing dishes before I am eating food or cooking food. Let's do this thing. I should bring a cable in to charge the phone while I'm doing all the things. And oh man, I got something cool to show you guys. Maybe I'll wait until Molly shows up again. Whoa, what was that? Hello, Nova Flames! Randomly jumped to your quick question. If you were a radio host, what would your host name be? Well, SamProof would be my radio host name. Because why would I, I already made that name up. Why would I make up another name? What's up, Nova Flames? Repping on the Twitch there. Is that right? Yeah. Evan over on the YouTube. Just so you guys know, I'm simulcasting on 5 different platforms. If I reply to people that you are not around, and you're like, he's just talking to no one. That's why. Alright, let's watch this dish thing. Pan. It's a pan. I have no words. I am not awake. I was supposed to wake up. I set my alarm for like 7 o'clock. I got up at like 10 to 9. And it was in a bad way. Like the kids were like jumping and making noise. All sorts of mouth noises with their faces being loud. And then the crying. But yeah, save this date, guys. Saturday the 21st. Or should I do? Oh yeah, no, Saturday the 21st. Save that date. I'm gonna do a live stream. It is going to be awesome. I'll talk more about it later. And I'm gonna show you something cool. I'm gonna wait till Molly gets back. I think stoke the fire there. Yeah, I gotta figure out what time of day. But April 21st, Saturday, April 21st, I'm going to guess midday, my time, Pacific Standard. Maybe afternoon. It's a Saturday. I kind of want the kids for it. If you were awake at 7, I was still at work. Well, I wouldn't have been streaming then anyway. My plan was to try and get some of this workload done first. And then, well, I turned this on. I don't even have food to put on it yet. All right, let's take a look in the fridge. Take a look at the fridge. All So we're gonna need some wine and ketchup. Ooh, pico de gallo. Eggs, always good. 2 mushrooms. Yeah, I did that yesterday. Brie. I just eat a brie for breakfast. Is there another? Yeah, hang on. Turkey. Cheese. There's bacon in here, and it kind of needs to get used, but I feel like that's just going to waste time. And I just want to make a fast. Let's just do fast. Boy. Oh, there's no grapefruit juice in there? That ain't good. Oh, yeah, so, bread. Might cut me some challah. Your fridge has more than mine. Well, I have a wife that shops and 2 kids that eat. So that happens. Get my cup. Oh, and while I'm out here, grab a phone cord to charge so that the stream doesn't die. Yeah, my phone's been real weird about charging. Like, it is just not. Sometimes I'll plug it in and it will just not actually charge. And it's hard. It's especially hard with apps like this, or when I'm driving. The Maps app is just doesn't show you the battery symbol. So I don't even know if I've plugged it in and it's not charging. It just doesn't tell me. Done. It's not nice. Alright. Oh, it's on the other side. It doesn't even vibrate to be like, yes, you've done it. You've done the thing. Also, oh, that is not doing well. I was going to pick that up, but it's gotten very soft. The other day I got home to find out that I had left a papaya in my car. It had rolled out of one of the customer's bags. And we now have a giant Hawaiian papaya. Amanda and I both do not like papaya, so it's just up in a basket, slowly starting to rot. I don't know why we still have it. What we're doing. The theory was we'd give the girls the papaya and see if they liked it. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Let me see. We have grapefruit juice. Oh my god, no. No, why? Oh, it's a travesty. No grapefruit juice. Die. That sucks. Kind of really looking forward to some of that. Alright, time for eggs. Alright, well, this is going to be a quick breakfast. I'm not showing off all this stuff, I'm just making things happen. Because I just gotta eat and go. The goal is to do as many things today as possible, so that tomorrow I can actually finish things. So I have 2 videos that I've shot. Don't like papaya, but I love the licorice they make from it. Oh, I don't know that I've ever had that. Yeah, I just don't like papaya. I've never had any version of papaya that I did like, but Amanda really likes that sort of spicy papaya salad they make from green papaya. But I imagine that stuff's just so spicy that you can't even taste the papaya. But yeah, she spent some time in Thailand and make that salad there. She seemed to like that, so I don't know. But this papaya is not green. So we couldn't even attempt to make that, to my knowledge. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with it is. And it's been so long since I've had one that I don't really remember what it is I don't like. But, definitely tried papaya like 2 or 3 times, and it's everything about it that I don't like. Is that enough challah? I can always come back. Like, if you ask me to describe it, I could not. I just know it's bad. I will not go back to trying it. Alright. Got my hunk. Got a new challah hunk. This is gonna be like the smallest, fastest breakfast. I'm not even gonna sit down for this. I'm just gonna eat it here. Alright, put some turkey on this thing. So yeah, alright, so yesterday I was doing the Instacart thing, and what a weird day. It started with like a giant order. It must have been, I think it was over $300 worth of groceries. And it paid out, after he tipped and everything, like $60. Generally, my goal is like to pull in $100 a day. So I was like, this is amazing! I'm halfway over my goal, and it's not even an hour. Well, I guess it was 2 hours in at that point. Not licorice, but alcohol. Papaya. I don't know, weird. I've never had anything like that. And then, for the next 2 hours, I got nothing. And I was like, I don't know. What the hell's happening? But it all worked out. I still ended up making 100 that day, but it was like really slow after that. I had a lot of smaller orders. And then the very last order like sent me into like an apartment complex where it was made up of like other like several buildings. Oh shoot. And like all the buildings, well, it was weird because not every single building. Some of the buildings had, you know, like different number sets. So some of the buildings were like 70 through 200, and some of the buildings, I was looking for apartment 302, and some of the buildings had like, you know, 200 through 400. But like several buildings had those sets of numbers, so I ended up going to the wrong 302 first, because I could not find, like, there were actually individual building numbers for the apartments within this gated complex. And I was like, oh my god, such a pain in the butt. Anyway, I always seem to get the weirdest, farthest away runs at the very end, which is bizarre. I really think it's built into the algorithm somehow, like, alright, and now just send them as far away from home as you possibly can, and great! How complicated can we make this particular run? Swear to God. I'll shit you not! There's no spatula in there. Alright. Oh yeah, anyway. I sprayed oil on this, didn't I? My egg is, this is not happening good. I also forgot to put my cheese on. I should have done that already. Alright, let's do this real quick. Cheese out. But that first one was cool. Alright. What was the weirdest? What's the weirdest run I've had? I don't know if I've had anything too weird yet. Well, I guess. So I think I've mentioned this before. I think the weirdest run I've ever had was more about the items. Somebody got like they got a bunch of stuff. They got like a whole grocery thing, like actual groceries. But then part of it, and I'm gonna say straight out, they also got like a bottle of, I think, wine. So clearly they were over 21. Just laying it out with that. But they got 8 cans of whipped cream. They didn't get any baking products. They didn't get any ice cream. There were no cakes. All their other stuff was just normal sort of food. I don't remember if they got any kind of like home products. I don't think so. But then they got 8 cans of whipped cream. Within that, they got 6 cans from like the grocery store brand, and then 2 cans that were like whatever, Ready Whip, which is the fancy. It's not that fancy. It's just the standard sort of, that is the Coke of whipped cream out here at least. So it's like there was a point where I'm like, this is a weird amount of whipped cream to be getting and not have you know, any sort of product to put the whipped cream on. And then when I got there, it was like this shy, sort of timid, mid-20s, maybe she was probably like 22, 23. I don't remember. I looked at her ID because of the alcohol. So she was definitely of age. But it was weird. Literally, I have an Instacart group that you know, we kind of like just, yeah, yes, exactly. That is one of the thoughts that occurred to me. It's either that or like they're doing whippets. But I think it's more that. I need a fork. But yeah, so like I was saying, I have an Instacart group where we like mostly complain about stuff. It's like a Facebook group. But every once in a while we ask actual questions. And I was like, at what point, at what amount of whipped cream containers is concerning that you might not, you know, deliver that order? I'm like, oh, there are definitely things where we're not allowed to deliver. Which offhand I don't know, but I think, yeah, it's like things to make meth with. I don't think we're allowed to do that. Although we can do cough syrup, so I don't know. I have to find that email that had that information. Really sad about this grapefruit juice. Jeez. Good job, I guess. Alright, bubble water. I'm gonna do some bubble water. Oh, I can't open this. Oh my god. Rubber band. This needs to be buzzed. Okay. I need a napkin. Oh yeah, no, I guess you're not on my Twitch anymore. Hey, Dave Shadows. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? I'm just scarfing down some breakfast, and then we're gonna go into the garage. What was that? A glass that you do sent leaves a ring? Wait, what? You talking about my glass? Was that a glass that dew scent leaves a ring on the table? Curious. It will. It's just a normal glass. With our particular table, you talking about this part? That's just my YouTube band. That's just so I know that that's my cup. That's all. That's just a little thing. Yeah, our particular table is like got this weird coating on it where if you just put water on the table or even just cold, it just fogs. Like I don't know what they coated that resin in, but it has this weird chemical reaction. If it's temperature based, is it a chemical reaction? It's clearly, I don't know, I guess it's moisture based. But then it goes away a few hours later. It's super weird. Oh, Dave, save this date. 2 weeks, April 21st. Saturday, April 21st. We'll be doing an excellent live stream, if I do say so myself. Pinkies up, yo. Because I'm drinking. Alright. Alright, I'm almost done here. I'm gonna run into the other room, put some shoes on, pack the computer up. I was watching Shark Tank, says Evan, on the YouTube last night, and there was a man who built a glass that doesn't leave a ring behind. Interesting. I wonder how doesn't it do that? Alright. Man, I have so much to do today and so many different things that I'm doing. I'm like, I gotta spend like 20 minutes just organizing what I'm doing. I'm just sitting down like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then this. I don't know. I got videos to edit, blog posts to make. I got actual live stream stuff to do, or at least set up. I'm not even sure what else. Okay. Oh, I got a contest. I'm giving away a $10 Amazon gift card. Look for that. Sponsored. That's one of the first things I need to do because they ordered that a while ago. I can do it. I'm taking today and tomorrow off, so hopefully I can. Alright. My biggest concern is the video editing stuff, because my computer is a pain in the butt, and that could really set me back. Dang, I remember the movie again, Little Nicky. Wait, what about Little Nicky? I haven't seen that in so... I only think I saw that once. I'm not even sure if I watched that whole movie. I was not super into it. I go back and forth with Adam Sandler. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember it. It was Son of the Devil. Let's fill this thing up and get busy. You can do it. Covered him in beers, right? In bees. Covered in beers would be better for less devilly things. Alright, this is the long pour. Welcome to Coffee Morning. Let's do stuff. Today's show has been paired up with Trader Joe's Columbia Supremo. Yeah. And a quick shout out to, oh, I don't know, let's say Jesus? Cool. Sponsoring the show today. The Big J. Cool. Alright. At some point I gotta get pictures of my broken dreams. I mean, Pizza Stone. And price out a new one. Oh, you know what I want to do while we're here? Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick measurement of the inside of my oven, because I think I can actually get away with a bigger stone, but just barely. I just want to check. And now for my Sylvia Plath impression. I can't. Well, this should be from here to here, right? 3 by 18. Alright. Looks like I could get away with something close to 18 inches. Oh, you missed that part? Hang on, Dave. Oh! Oh, did Amanda eat that chocolate? We had a chocolate croissant. I think Amanda ate it. Now there's just crappy leftover, like 4-day-old donuts. One second. So, Dave, the other day I got home, and Amanda said there was a terrible tragedy in the kitchen. My stone. That's cracketh. Anybody got any kind of cement glue that works for clay? Ceramic glue, maybe? Yeah, it had developed a crack not too long ago. Or at least I noticed it not too long ago. Like the last 4 or 5 times I'd used it, there was this crack that was getting bigger and bigger. And I knew this day was coming. I just didn't, you just never expect it to be today. So. Pizza Stone's out. I gotta get a new one. It is. But theoretically I can get a bigger one. That one I think was only 14 inches. And it looks like I can go 18. If I understand how measuring things works, which I can't guarantee that I does. But oh, doggy. That seems like a bad voice to
I'm reminding you. Windows.
use. Thanks, Alexa. They're already open. What?
I'm reminding you. Windows.
I'm reminding you. Hush. I'm the man. That'll be a lesson. Stop! Alexa, stop!
I'm reminding you.
Oh my god.
Windows.
Yeehaw! Alexa, what's my flash briefing?
Sam, here's your flash briefing. From this stupid day, today is National Bradford Pear Day, celebrating the pungent, fruitless Pyrus Coloriana tree. From Reuters TV. From Reuters TV, here are today's top stories.
Stories.
What lawmakers should really ask Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh.
And I think it's a disgrace. Trump rages after the FBI targets his personal lawyer.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what is Jupiter?
Jupiter is the fifth planet from the sun and the
Am I
largest
pronouncing
in
it
the
weird?
solar system.
It's a beer, right? What? Alexa, tell me about Jupiter beer. Is it Jupiler? She doesn't. No, this is not going to happen. She's going to be like, I just told you about Jupiter. What do you want to know about Jupiter? Shut up. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's my auto Twitter things. Okay. Time for shoes! And possibly a tissue. That part I might not stream. The shoes, though, for all you weirdos, that's on. Also not streaming that part. Jupiter. It's not happening. I will Google it. Alright, hang on. The tissue situation is real. Situation? The cat wants to come in too. Alrighty then. Shoes. Stuff can go here. Guess I should just add a pizza stone to my Amazon wish list and pray. In the meantime, since I can't bake pizzas anymore, if anyone wants to send me a pizza, go to, I have no idea. Is it treatstream.com/SamProof or StreamTreat? I don't even know. I set one of those things up a long time ago. But I don't promote such things. Well, at least. Charlie, you okay, dog? You just tired? Okay. Freedom. Not gonna explain. Yeah, okay. Cheers to beers. I just said that thing now and it rhymed. I made that right up. Alright, let's pack this bag. My hard drive in here? Does not appear to be in here. Hard drive. Where are you? I need you, little buddy. Uh-oh. That's gonna make editing that video way more difficult. It's gotta be in here. Maybe it's out in the garage already. start. No! Redo yourself! Don't undo yourself. So yeah, for the kitten cam, every guy understands this. Peace room, do not disturb one hut. Right. Yeah, so as far as the kitten cam goes, where is that hard drive? Looks like I'm gonna try getting one of those mini PCs. I think I posted that one in the Discord. We'll see how that works. But yeah, it looks like, because it doesn't need to do anything complicated. It's just, you know, maybe some overlays, but it's gonna be good. I should have it pretty soon. As long as those guys it looks like they're gonna send the payment really soon, and then I can order that. And I believe it's Amazon Prime, so I should have it in a day or two from whatever their check clears, if you will. By check, I mean electronic transfer. Okay. One last thing. I'm gonna need a hand for you, so let's put the coffee in the bag. But this is up. Onward to, I hope my hard drive is in the garage land. Also, guys, this is the point where we may or may not lose the stream. And if that happens, it will probably come back, but only for a little bit. Now, are you coming outside? Charlie, are you coming outside? Okay. I'll wait. Come on. Cat, come. Or don't. It doesn't really matter to me. So just don't take your time. Do. Alright, here we go. This is the big test. Hang on. Check it out. Let's see if I can flip this for you. It's hard to do. Wait, there we go. So that's the new garden plants. Oh my god, these things are already... Those are peppers right there. Look again, that one too. We're gonna have some new peppers. One of these is like a really hot pepper. Like those little red Italian peppers. And one, I'm not sure what the other ones are. That's cool. Tomato plants blooming already, and oh, those are eggplant, so they can go to hell. I'm not an eggplant fan, but I know Amanda will eat it. And the kids will probably be cool with it because they look funny. All right, here we go into the garage. Hopefully, we stay live. So far, so good. Somebody type something so I know you're still there. Oh no, I don't see the hard drive. Shoot. This isn't good. It's gotta be in this bag and I just missed it. I agree, Dave. Eggplant is meh. I think I may have had good eggplant once. But like really the ratio of good eggplant to bad eggplant experiences makes it not worth trying. Not gone yet. Sweet. All right, let's get some lights. Let's get this out of your field of vision. Oh, yeah. It's got some bleed to it. to that. Nice. I just realized I used my coaster for that, so I gotta put that there. Where? There it is. Okay. I'll write this on my calendar. What day is today? Holy crap, I have to. Let's do this. And blam. That. Okay. And this is. It's gonna be worth it. Cool. All right, here we go. So I got this. This is great. I got this from the dollar store. The board, not the people magnets. Those I got through Geek Fuel. So right by the Joker. Save that date. It was on. I almost thought that was a Sharpie. No, yeah, no, it looks like it. I have to double check every once in a while. On April 21st, Saturday, April 21st, I'm going to be doing this live with everyone. This is a puzzle box. It is an escape room in a box, essentially. I'm going to unbox it right now, but I'm not going to do the puzzles. I'm just going to show you some of the components. And on April 21st, we will see how much of the puzzle we can complete. There's no actual chance that we're going to complete the whole thing, because I'm only going to go live for a few hours. And it looks like it will take several attempts. But we'll see what we can do. So I'm gonna unbox this chumpy right now. This is from the Armchair Detective Company, which is one of the things I'm working on today. Is a more official sort of unboxing video. But I figure since you guys are here, we take a look real quick. I'm not gonna go too in depth on this, but first off, so check out. I don't know how well you can see that. I don't know if that's going to be important, but there are birds and a questionable shape on the thing. And a cat. Is a cat in the box? No, it's not. Alright. No, Kitty, what are you doing? Also, this lock mechanism is... There we go. A little bizarre. Okay. So that comes off. No, it's a pretty nice box. I wonder if I can... I think I need to raise you up a little. Guys, under this, maybe. I don't know. I need you to be less high. That's how. You need to be more like this. Great. All right. First, you get this. I'm not gonna take too many things apart. But it says, whoever opens this box, if you're reading this, my suspicion or whatever. Alright, so we got this. Did you lose me? No buffer. No. Okay, well, if you are buffering... Really? Let me know if you come back. I'm going to set up some computer stuff. Wait! Yay! Alright. Still there? Alright, we'll do the unboxing of this quicker. Okay. So, well, I got like this. How did I have this? There we go. Okay, there you go. So inside are two smaller boxes. One's got some sort of luggage style thing. This one has a combo tumbler on it. Thingy. Alright, there's this matchbook. Whatever this thing is. I'm not going to take anything apart for fear that it's important it goes with that. This. There's a rook. A little scratch pad of paper, I assume. Pencil for my golf scores. Some sort of cipher wheel. Actually, it looks like it's all in order, so I'm curious how that is going to work. Coaster. Some playing cards. The backs of these cards are different. There's a cipher book. There's kind of a stack. I'm not going to go through all of this right now, but there's a stack of stuff like clippings from the newspaper. There's chess instructions, it looks like, chess games. Some sort of letter. Some kind of, that's another sort of cipher code thingy. Crossword puzzle. Bingo cards. The back of the crossword puzzle has an ad. Okay. Alright. And then finally, there are these little, I don't even know what these are, but they're like these little chits. Like, oh, I guess these are the bingo things. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's what's in the box. And then April 21st, we'll figure out what the hell happens. Yeah. So I think this will be a cool way to spend the stream. Or 3. I have a feeling it's going to take a while. Alright, put all that away. Make sure I get everything that was here back in here. Great. Close that chumpy up. Cannot relock the lock. Alright, I got it. Interesting to note that the key could totally slip through the top of the box, which would not be good. But I assume you just destroy the box at that point to retrieve your key for being an idiot. Alright. By April 21st, we'll figure out all those puzzles. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to set up my computer, get this going, see what we can do. Oh, well, at least it turned on. Okay, throw that on there. Let's just throw this plug in there. And this internet cord. They don't have that hard drive in here? That's not bad. Wait a second. There it is. Freaking A. Okay. On the to-do list. Draft that, clean. That's almost done. Okay. while to figure out all the things I need to do in the next 2 days. Hopefully tomorrow I can wake up a little earlier, because holy crap. Did I get something else? This seems like it's taking up even more of my screen than before. Okay. That fan sounds horrible. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I've yet to be able to run to the Apple store and have them take it apart to see if they can just blast some air in there. And I don't seem to have a screwdriver small enough to do it myself. Oh, I need to plug you guys in. This first one. Alright, I'm gonna run inside for a quick bathroom break, guys. Book post. And then we're gonna get onto this. Alright, be right back. back. Needed to get this too, which has all the footage I shot the other day. Okay, so let's start with downloading. I opened the wrong drawer, and the headphones are already out. Okay, downloading that stuff, organizing that. Probably gonna need. Oh shit! I just remembered the one small problem with this whole scenario is this does not fit in the second USB port if the hard drive is plugged in, but definitely not if you guys are taking up that space. So what I need is a really ridiculous scenario, like using this USB extender to plug that thumb drive in so that it'll fit. So I'm going to unplug you guys, and apparently my headphones. Put that in. My finder. Plug that in. Like yonder. This is such a weird. I don't know why this seems so weird to me to do it this way, but yeah. That'll work. At least it should work. It's not showing. There it is. Yeah. Really? If you're gonna make a thumb drive, make it skinnier. Or make the little ends longer? I don't know. Ridiculous. Okay, so project. While the rest of my life seems like chaos, my video profiles, I have a USB hub, but it is very old and only some of the ports occasionally work. I have to get a new one. But also, I'm like getting a new computer, so kind of have to wait until I have that to see what I need. So I have not 100% decided if I'm going Mac or PC. If I do go Mac, I'm probably getting an older one anyway, but I actually had a brand send me one of the new USB hubs that Amanda will probably end up using on her computer because she is getting one of the new MacBooks that have like 2 ports and then you're screwed. Right, so this here and this to this. And archive projects. Did you change your setup? What do you... Oh, where's my coffee? Which setup do you mean? That is too general a term. Like for the computer that I'm buying? Or my studio? What does it mean? Alright. Speaking of setups, to get my background in the studio? No? I cleaned up a little, very little. That's all pretty much the same. Okay. So, first things first, this is a Fiverr gig. So we're going into here. right. Do I have a standard? No. Active projects. And copy my template from here. Is that the right one? Should be. Looks different, but it can be. Video is still mirrored. Oh yeah, probably. When the words are backwards, then yeah, because the blue, it's just flipped. And paste. And oh, I should have put this. Nope, that's right. Okay, this project is. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that box is called the Kidnapped Crossworder, I believe. From the American, nope. From the Armchair Detective Company or Co. Spelled some of those words right. Cool. Doesn't matter. It's just a folder name. All right, and so here, this is. Oh, this might be interesting. If anyone wants to get into editing. These are my project files for videos. So it's got this series of folders. Such your, yeah, I'll just do. So you got your project files is like your different actual projects, like your Adobe Premiere thing. Then you got media, which is audio and video. Any kind of scripts go in documents. I'll just make that. Then you got renders and final outputs, pretty obvious. Collected system settings, I never really do anything with. It's more for people doing Avid. But occasionally you'll have stuff there. Do I even have stuff there? I have folders there. Oh, yeah, look, I do have keyboard settings there. Interesting. That one's empty. So yeah, these are all your different project things. Pretty much I only really use Premiere, which is why it's got that one. And then there's a bunch of crappy ones here. Let's see. And this is actually, I think, the good one. So I'll call this Armchair Detective Company. And get rid of all that stuff. Yes, this is the best way to screen share, is to hold your phone up to, I think. I just wanted to show you the layout. But yeah, so when you're in media, this is sort of the more interesting thing. I have an art folder, and then you have, this is the audio folder. So mostly they use capture is stuff that you've recorded. Music is actual songs. Sound effects is like stingers, which I probably have a couple of those. Here. They're just like little sounds, and it's taking too long. And then VO is additional voiceover that has no video to it. Anyway, that's the general basic stuff. And then in my video folder, much the same. There's a capture window and a stock window, so, or folder. So capture being all the stuff that you've shot, and stock being either things you've purchased, or I have a couple like reoccurring clips that tend to go in there. Alright, something is missing. I don't know, Evan. Look through past streams and see what you think. I mean, there used to be more clutter on my desk, if that's what you're thinking, but there's nothing major that's moved that I could think of. So we are going to grab, oh, that's weird. USB. Yeah. I don't store that kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff I have on here, though. That is a picture of somebody's groceries at their door. You can see they have this sign that says "Leave the groceries at the porch." So then I take a picture of the groceries on their porch. So if anything happens, I can go, well, I don't know, I delivered them, it said leave them on the porch, so I did. That's my porch. I don't need to store it, though, it's on the internet. Where the hell are all the videos I shot the other day? I see like 2. Is it really just one long video? Is that what it is? Did I only do one take? I guess that's accurate. Okay. Alright, and then the B-roll. It's more like bag port at that point. Alright, we'll copy those over, and take a look here. And there should be a series of photos as well. Okay, so when I label those on the hard drive, I use the gray label. I don't know if that's important to you guys, but I do. Alright, and are these all the pictures here? Okay, so from there to Jupiter. Stop that. What are you doing? Why have we gone back in time again? Jupiter. What has happened? Are you drinking the Jupilers? Is that... I feel like I'm pronouncing it completely crazy. But, alright. There's all the images. Drinking some Jupiter. What would be really cool is if one of these chat bots would do like a timed message that would kind of like every hour or so repeat in the chat up until a certain date and then stop. But I don't think you can do that. Not easily anyway. Oopler! Oopiler! Molly, welcome back! Oh, you should scroll back. I did so here's the deal, Molly. Oh, you're gonna be at work. I just realized that. But Saturday, the 21st, I'm gonna be doing a live stream, which I unboxed this earlier, but I'm doing an official unboxing video right now. I did a quick one. Oh, it even smells nice. It's like the forest at camp, but it's a puzzle box. This is the kidnapped crossworder. The kidnapped crossworder back, but bleep bloop black with coffee, Dave. It's the kidnapped crossword or puzzle box. It's basically an escape room in a box. So we're going to be doing a couple hours, April 21st, in which we all attempt to solve the puzzles, or as many as possible. I don't think we're going to get through all of it in only a couple hours. But yeah, and then we'll figure out another time after that to do more. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. I think that's going to be fun. I don't know what time I'm doing it yet. I'm going to imagine around midday, like 1 p.m. or so. And let's do this. Yeah, it's happening on a Saturday. 2 Saturdays from now. But there will be more! And other things. That's what that stuff was called? Huh. I never knew. Interesting. Sorry, I just learned something. Okay. I mean, if it goes really well, maybe I'll do the whole thing over again, or maybe they'll send me another box. I have a feeling once you've done some of the puzzles, it's going to be like they can't be redone kind of thing, because you're writing on them and whatnot. Although, I don't know, they send you a notepad in there. When I'm done, scroll back in, somewhere around an hour to an hour and a half in on this stream. Well, it couldn't be an hour and a half, because I've only been an hour and a half live. So, somewhere between those 2 points, I unboxed it. Also, I'm editing an actual video unboxing it. I also don't English well today. But, yeah, alright. Is there anything else I need from this thumb drive? Don't think so. I think we're golden here. Oh, you know what? What are these things? Yes. I thought there were other takes. Why are they in a different... Oh, I know why. Okay. I got it. This all makes sense now. Good. I'm glad I looked in this part. Because, see, I recorded the intro and the outro using a different program, so the file names are not the same as the regular part of the unboxing. Because different programs have been programmed differently. That's why they're called... What? Things. Okay. Eject! The thing, so I can plug the phone in so you guys don't die on me. Hope I got everything I needed. Okay. Let's plug you guys in. Which, hopefully I'm doing, because I have no readout to tell me if I am or amn't. Sorry, that's a... Rob and Chris are calling me. Alright, go play! Emment is a thing that Iris says. Usually when she's very annoyed. Like, we'll be like, Iris, you're getting all dirty. And she's like, no, I amn't. And then she'll use, like, her monster voice, which I assume is her trying to be, like, screaming, like, angry loud. I amn't. I amn't. I amn't. Yeah, that's it. That's the voice. It's pretty awesome. It does not work in her favor because it is adorable. Okay, let's do, now that I have this one started, the other one. Oh, I guess I'll just lay out this one as a draft and then come back to it. Alright, let's just put 3 minutes for that program to open, and then we'll do that. What time is it? Almost 11? Great! I feel like I've done 10 minutes of work. Is that accurate? It's about accurate. Technically, me unboxing that as part of the live stream counts. So 20 minutes of work. Okay. Can I do other stuff while this is doing things, or is it taking up too much? Yes. Yeah, it's pretty much stopping me from doing anything else. Oh, wait, oh, registered that click. I can slowly, in between that program opening, do other things. Oh, so plug in that monitor. So I realized that when I budgeted the kitten cam, I didn't really budget in any profit for starts, like maybe $10. I just kind of estimated tax and shipping, and then I assumed I could find everything on Amazon Prime and like save whatever the shipping money is. So that, but also so I'm getting a mini PC, and thus have to get the monitor separately, and I forgot to add a VGA cable or HDMI cable to my my budget. So I'm not even sure that all of those take VGA cables. It might be a different thing, in which case, if it's just VGA, I should be... wait, is this what that is? I think I have that and I'm okay. If I need an adapter, I'm screwed. But, but I did account for a, like a monitor stand. So I'm like, well, I guess that's the same price as a cable. I kind of really wanted it because those cats jump up on the thing all the time. We can offline those stingers. I don't think I'm going to need those. Yeah, I gotta redo this project. I set up this template so it was kind of all-inclusive, so it just kind of anytime I copy it and make a new one, it kind of copies over the same music clips and puts those in there, although apparently there's half a dozen or so that I have not been copying that somewhere got deleted or lost or just stayed with the original project. And so now I get this message every time that these are missing. But I kind of need to just create a music area and just have every project route to that area for music instead of duplicating the same tracks 50 times. It's kind of a waste of space. But the theory was that if other people ever needed to be editing, then it would just be there. Other people never edit this. It's always me. Offline. Offline those things. Also, this thing never opened. Give me this thing. Oh, I'm doing that thing. All the things. I'll be using Adobe Premiere's Creative Cloud. Door is opening. Oh, this sounds like a kid. Hi, girls. You can say hi, but you can't stay in here. Hi. Hi, welcome home.
There's a white van outside and we don't know what it's all about.
A white van?
No, just a white car.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't know whose it is. How was swim class?
Good, right. I didn't do a cannibal.
You didn't do a cannibal horse squishy? Why not?
Because I did 2 ring turns.
Oh, you did too? Awesome. Good job. High fives. That's like a grab, not a high five. Okay, come on off. Off this table.
Daddy, I want Irish chair and my chair.
I don't know where Iris' oh, I see it. Here, take your here, take your chair. Take your chair. I'll bring Iris' chair.
Stop.
Okay. How was class, Iris?
It was great for Iris.
Was it?
But I got a squish.
Okay, come on.
No one got a cannonball today.
Okay.
Oh, and there was this boy named Fox.
In your class?
No, in ours.
Oh.
And he was crying last time and this time.
Okay.
He's new.
Don't stand on it. It's a chair. It's for butts.
Daddy, I saw a baby ant. Is that a baby ant?
Okay. Set up the chair somewhere else because I don't want you guys just hanging outside my door. Okay. Glad you had a good class. I gotta get back to work. Bye.
Hi.
I said bye.
What are you doing?
I'm editing videos. Okay, you should put those somewhere else.
We're going to the beach to fold up that chair.
They're going to the beach. Apparently. Folding up chairs. Alrighty then. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now I've got my project open. Can drag all my videos in. So much like my Finder, I have this sort of similar bins or folders in my project. capture being the one that we're mostly going to be using here. So grab all of my media from my media folder. I wish it kind of auto-synced that. That would be nice, but that is not a thing that happens. Okay, putting this in to here. It's pretty fast to import the files though. Those should already be in, and then I just need my pick choice. Close that, and close. Put this in here. And close that. And save that. Great. Let's see. Why are you back in the garage? What's up?
I have to put some headbands.
This thing is so stretched out.
It was too big on me.
Right.
How did you do that?
I flipped it around. Ah, hang on. That did not exactly work. Ah, now it's too small. I don't know how to do this, honey.
I wanted it on your head.
Well, I don't want to wear this. I got stuff to do, honey.
It doesn't
Okay.
work.
Yeah, it's too big it's too big, but if you double it, it's too small. See if mommy can do it. I can't. Your head's too big. But you can't be in here. Daddy needs to be working.
Daddy,
Honey,
put the tie in the forks.
no, I don't want you taking my toys.
Please.
My toys.
That's
Can't have
off.
it. My
No,
toy.
that's off. In the yo-yo?
Mm.
Daddy, yo-yo.
Wait, no, take the guy in the horse.
No, I want yo-yo.
Take the guy in the horse.
Okay, then you take this.
Thanks. Okay,
Well, how about this? I want that.
take that. That's fine.
Wait, can I have the pad too?
No, don't
There's
take my
two.
coasters. I understand there's
Just
two.
one.
What are you going to do? Put it outside in the dirt? No. Okay, but it doesn't go in the dirt.
I know. No, actually, I want to put both of them.
No, Betty. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, she is. You can let her out. Okay. Alright, let's... Normally I would go through and label all these clips. There are only 4 clips, so... I don't really need to. Let's just see. This is the actual unboxing one. This is scripted. Is this the intro? Okay. Intro. Okay. And this is the unboxing. I actually need to reshoot that, don't I? Because I said Saturday the 28th, not the actual thing. Okay. Actual clip here, and this is maybe we'll make a little space for some kind of thing there. I wonder if I can just VO it. 28. It'd be like, first. Oops, wrong way. That way. No, not doing that. I want the audio track bigger. There we go. Just doing some rudimentary cuts right now, getting rid of any errors, and then later I will finesse it. I kind of wish I'd taken more B-roll clips of this stuff. I may end up doing that today. Okay, there's the part where I say the wrong name. Or date. 21st. 21st. Saturday the 21st. I think it works. I think the lip movement isn't so weird that I can actually do it if I can get the right ambient sound. So I just have to do it on my phone, actually. Oh, shit, that reminds me. Before I make any more cuts, I should equalize my sound track. Because I don't do a lot of sound work, so I like to just do it at the beginning. Instead of exporting it and then doing all that crap. It's been a long time since I've done sound. How do I even shot web? Ouch, what do I use for this? Denoiser? Do I need to color correct also? Dehunter. Let's try denoiser. Doesn't sound terrible. It's tough because I can still hear this fan even with the. Oh, that's not bad. Can I tell the difference between when I've done this and when I haven't? I don't know that I can tell the difference. Interesting. All I really need, I mean, I think once I play a soundtrack under it, that'll take care of whatever I'm hearing, which is just a little bit of white noise in the background. Oh, you know what I should do is high pass, low pass, maybe? That's definitely a thing. Meh. That does nothing. It does too much. I think it's the low. Oh. I've let it pass too far. Where's the D-Hummer? Maybe that's the one I like. Yeah, it has been so long since I've done any kind of, like, real editing. I don't think any of these are the things I do. Okay, let me do a quick search. See if I can't. I wonder if I wasn't exporting everything to Audacity and running it through that. I think that is what I did. Which I don't feel like doing, so I'm just going to drown out the white noise with music. That's a good idea, right? Great, thanks guys. I also agree with me. Adobe. How do we feel about this color setting? Should I crush the blacks? Maybe. Okay, while I'm messing with stuff. Although really, I can do color correction at the end. Yeah, double click denoiser. That's fine. There's crying happening. Oh, I think I did it. If that works. Well. Yeah, I did it. Mostly. Okay. That seems decent. Copy the denoiser. Paste it here, here, here. Great. Alright, now let's make more cutting. So the trick was the thing I thought it was. Yes. Oh, and good. On the second take, I don't say the date. Ha! Even better, I don't have to do VO. I can just do an overlay graphic. Yay me. All right. Alright, so how much of this other tape did I need anything? Okay, I got it. So right here, cut. Got it. Okay, that should cover the intro. And then it's just the unboxing. That. This is what now? Did I not do another outro tape? Kind of really phoned it in on that one. Okay. Alright. That's a good draft starting point for that. I want to work on the other one now. Because this other one, I feel like I need to be done sooner. Okay. With that gives me a good sense of where that one's at. I think I could actually crank that out in under 2 hours. As long as the computer plays fair. Oh, wait, what's happening? Why is it trying to do that? Okay. There's this project. Yay! I mean, gross. Okay, go for it. We'll see you soon. Onward to second project. Why? Why won't this do what I want it to do? Okay, sidebar. Let's see if Safari will do this thing. Let's go over to here. it. Blah. Oh, my lid is closed. I keep seeing this flashing strip of sunlight. It's like really oddly affecting my peripheral vision. It's literally like a light is just like doing this in front of my eyes. But it's just that little bit there. It's also hitting the ground next to me. There's like a spinner up on the roof. I love you too. You gotta stop coming in here though, honey. Or I'm gonna have to go take my whole setup to the Starbucks and not be home. So you gotta stop coming in the garage because I gotta get this work done. I love you, but you gotta, like, you can pop in and say I love you and then close the door and go. Okay? What's up? What? Come here. Well, go tell Mommy to make some lunch. Say, Mommy, will you make lunch, please? What do you mean Mama's not here? No, she went grocery shopping yesterday. Seriously? Come on, out, Iris, out.
No, actually, Mama is here. I just want you to.
I can't. Yeah, okay, but you can't just be there, okay? That's it. I'm just working on my computer. Okay, have a big hug? Have a big hug?
No.
Oh, good. Iris, come on. You can't just be here.
I won't be.
Grace, don't be. I love you, but you gotta go inside. Or at least out of the garage.
I don't want to.
Well, you can't be in here because I can't work if you're in here because I'll be tickling you. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it too much? I'm sorry. You okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Come here. You want to tickle me? Oh, man. I'm a bad daddy. I'm sorry. Okay. For the first time ever, I deadbolted myself in the garage. I think I tickled her too hard. That wasn't fun. 720. Yeah, 720. It's not a thing people say. Have I not copied all the video clips into this project yet? Apparently not. I tickled her and she started crying. And I don't know if I just tickled her too long or too hard, or if it was just that I was trying to get her out of the garage and she started crying. So that was super fun. Not so much. Sad faces, sad. Yeah. Well. What's happening, computer? Media, video, capture footage, woof. This one has a lot more than the other one. So this other video, Iris is actually in. It's the first time I've tried to get her to do like scripted stuff. Let's see how this worked. I feel like her part is going to be real hard to work with, but we'll see. She also had like stuff all over her face and would not let me clean her up, but I find that endearing. I think it's going to be fine as far as that goes. So tired already. Okay. I can at least mark one thing off my list. That is actually a Sharpie. This is not. Trying to draft. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in this project folder. I think it's all video clips. Yeah. There's no separate audio or anything, right? Probably should have done separate audio, but I did not. Okay, we'll see how that turned out. Holy crap. Yeah, I didn't sleep enough. went to bed. I was trying to go to bed at like 11, and I was like, let's go to bed. And then Amanda was like still doing stuff, so I ended up still doing stuff. We didn't go to bed till 12:30, maybe later. The kittens were running around all night. So for the next 2 hours, I was kind of in that weird conscious sleep situation where I was like kind of sleeping, but also kind of aware of everything. And then it was like 7 o'clock and the kids were jumping on us. So I feel like I maybe got 5 actual hours of sleep. I think I'm probably gonna probably end the stream pretty soon, so I can do like some for real concentrations. But I will be streaming again tomorrow, if not later today. Never had that problem when I had a girlfriend of kittens running across your head, or just her not wanting to go to sleep yet and you being tired. Gotcha. Well, girlfriends are different than wives. I don't know. It was kind of a, like, because we have the kittens, it's all her thing, that she needs to do things in that room before I can actually go to sleep. My computer's being weird. Alright, I'm going to end the stream for now, and I will return tomorrow. I was engaged for 2 years, even then, no problems. Still different. But also other things. Alright, Evan and Dave, if you're still with me, and anyone else who might be lurking, I'm going to end the stream and get busy focusing on stuff. I will be live again tomorrow, roughly the same start time, 9 a.m. or so, my time. And I'll catch you later. There's a good chance if I do go live again today, I might go live on You Now, just because I feel like I left that community in the lurch, where I had like a good 5 to 20 people that would